Good morning. Welcome to Something Saturday. So as you can see today, we're having a look at another kit. So I haven't opened it. This is how it comes. It didn't have a wrapper on it. It's called Pop-Up Pals Kit. And here it is. So it kind of looked like a really fun kit, and actually it was remarkably cheap as well, I thought. So we shall find out what's in it. I believe it actually only makes 3 cards, which is probably why it's quite cheap, but then they are really cool cards from what the photos were showing of it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. There we go, we're in. All right, pop that in the bin. Pop-Up Pals. So here we go. Instructions. So yes, it only makes the 3 cards. It makes a monkey. Not sure. Dinosaurs. Dog. Maybe there's 4 cards in it. Oh, there's 4 cards in it. Oh, there you go. Oh, cute. So monkey, dinosaurs, dogs, and what's the word for it? Unicorns. All right. Let's find out what we have. So we obviously have some tear and tape. That's a good start. Glue. Useful. So it looks like if I was to pick this first one. So not that one. So these ones look like they're all pieces that go on the front of the cards. So we've got a bananas one. And we've obviously got him. There's lots of score lines in this, so I'm guessing that it actually tells you. Oh my goodness, that's awfully small. Crease under. Okay, so red lines you crease up, blue lines you crease down. From what I can see, so that one creases down. That one creases, oh no, hang on, is that up or down? No, maybe that's down. Oh, this is a good start, isn't it? So that's, yeah, because this is up, that's down. So then that one will crease in that direction. And then those 2 will crease in that direction. And apparently they have tear and tape on the front of them, so why not? Let's just go ahead and put the tear and tape onto the front of them, shall we? That. And that. Okay. That is that. So then some nice envelopes with it. It's always nice having pretty envelopes. 1, 2, 3, 4 envelopes, which would be right because there's 4 cards in the pack, as we have so far discovered. Now, which base card? Ooh, I can see it. There's my base card for this one. The monkey gets the... Oh, cool. Oh, of course. That way, because I am guessing that it goes like that. Okay, so am I being a bit thick here? Hang on. Looks like that goes on the front, not on the back. So in that case, I've obviously scored it in the wrong direction for that one. Oh, I have, of course, because that's a red, that scores under. Yeah, excellent. All right, well, I might as well stick that down, seeing as I'm at that sort of stage anyway. So let's stick it down onto the hair. And then if we flatten it out, it should automatically stick in the right place, I reckon. And he folds away. Ta-da! Ta-da! You know I'm just going to do this with every card, don't you? All right. So on the outside of this one, let's just fold these other cards in half. There's obviously my dinosaur card. That one must be the cats and dogs card because there's a bone in it. And then that one has to be the unicorn. Let's pop all those to one side. And that to one side, that to one side. We need It's Your Birthday, Go Bananas, which is this one here. So obviously we have other languages in there. Don't ask me to try them. Oh, well, I could possibly do the French, but I'm not sure about whatever that one is. Anyway, I'm going to grab out You're My Best Friend. I'm going to grab out Your Dynamite and have a magical birthday. And I think that's it from that one. So let's chuck that onto this side because we don't need the rest of those. And then we have this one and this one. That is remarkably simple to make and a really cool card. So when you put these pieces on, just make sure that you haven't got them so that they are the wrong way up. So when you open the card, the writing and the monkey correspond with the correct direction, because that would probably not look so great if they didn't. It would be a surprise. I mean, you could always add surprise into the middle of it and have your monkey upside down. 2, 3, 4. Let's just get rid of those pieces. And aim for something that's sort of straightish. And It's Your Birthday, Go Bananas. Now, they haven't given us dimensionals, but seeing as I have dimensionals, I'm going to use them on this when I find... Let's go with those ones, because I always quite like putting my sayings up on dimensionals. Okay, fine. That's going to obviously go that way. Oh, wow. That was silly. Come on. Go with a couple of those. There we go. We shall go that one, and that one. Let's put those bits in the bin. And we have It's Your Birthday, Go Bananas. I'm going to go with it on an angle like that because I kind of think, you know, if you're going to go bananas, you're going to be a bit wobbly anyway, and it saves me having to try and get it on straight because I'm not 100% convinced that the background's on straight. So there we go, card number 1. That is cool. Now, card number 2, let's move on to, well, apparently, according to this, it's the dinosaurs. So this one here, I believe, oh, there's 2 sections to this one. Interesting. Let's pop that down under there. Which one is it? No, it's not that one. It's that one, and it is the dinosaurs. Now, my little, well, when Sam was little, he would have loved this. Oh, at age 14, I don't think he would be quite so into it anymore, but never mind. I'm sure I can find somebody who has a small child to palm it off on. Oh, your child's 5. Excellent. Have a dinosaur birthday card. 1, 2. I think the monkey one could actually go to an adult, I reckon. I mean, obviously, I'm assuming they are all designed for little kids, but it would work for an adult, I think, the monkeys. Okay, so we have got that one on there, and we will stick the Your Dynamite on the outside of it in a minute, but let's have a little look. Okay, so we want to go that way. Oh, apparently there's something that I've missed. apparently there is an extra horn. Oh, look, there it is. Found it. We can stop looking now. So the horn has a little flappy bit there, and it looks like it slides into there and sticks down. So let's just add a little bit of our tear and tape onto that. Persuade it back, and let's just see. There we go. That is the horn. And they must stick onto there. But it looks to me like you need to stick this piece down first, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so that's going to be up. That's going to be up and up. And they are going to stick somehow. How the heck do they stick down? Okay. Well, if I did that, then maybe... Okay. Okay. That's what you do. Let's just pop our tear and tape on one side and stick that side down into its little slot. I wonder if I need to do the same with this one. That if it... Well, I'll still do them separately, actually. Oh, hopefully you can see all this. Oh, bother. Oh, drat it. Sorry. Didn't know it had lightened up yet again. Oh, it's so annoying, that video, that it does that. Not too sure how I stop it either. Okay, so if I do that, it's still not in the right place. It's really not in the right place. I'm just going to take this one off very delicately, because I'm not sure that I get it. Well, it's obviously not supposed to be that way. Okay, so obviously that one goes into that spot there, and then maybe you just have to sit it up a little bit to get it into the right spot. Okay, well, it does seem to work like that. Okay, and then how do we stick this one down? Oh, okay. On his ears. It is definitely on the ears, and it is on the reverse of the ears. So let's just do that. 1, 2, okay. One ear down, and let's get the other ear in position. Oh, that one wasn't quite in position, because obviously it needs to close. Okay, I think if you do it that way, that actually kind of works for the top. Unfortunately, mine's a little out, but it does close. So there we go. That's kind of cool as well. And you're my best friend. That's really sweet. Let's just grab a bit of dimensionals. Oh, go Heather, where's your words gone to? Use your words. You're my best friend. And there it is. Ta-da! Roar! Okay, 2 down. I was thinking that's not the right colour. Let's just stick that onto the one that it's supposed to be on, which is the dog one. Lovely. And let's go with your Dynamite, which is the correct one that is supposed to be on here. My goodness. I'll pop a little bit of there, and we will grab another one there. 2. I was looking at the picture thinking, that one's awfully green and this one seems to be quite blue, and yeah, that would explain a lot. Your Dynamite, there we go. That is definitely on an angle. Oh my goodness. It's a good job everything is slightly movable. That looks better. Okay, shall we do it again? Roar! Okay, good. Moving on to the next one, which is the doggies. Doggy and catties. We'll leave that one for last. I think the dogs and cats are this one here. Seems to be little sort of like paw prints, I think they're meant to be, maybe. And let's take this one off and this one off. Oh, look at that. We can get rid of that now. And I have no use whatsoever for that. So it is going in the bin. Oh, wowzers. What happens with this one? Right. So I believe that goes that way. Those two go that way. Yes, okay, so then that gives it, oh, because it's double-sided. That's cool. Okay. And then this little guy, they go that way and that way. So then it goes, sits in there. Yep. Good, good, good. What have I done with it? There it is. So we shall whoops. Okay, so if we tear that off, and then if you end up with excess, just flip the ends over like that, and it doesn't matter if you've got a bit of excess on it. You don't have to cut it off. Okay. So we want this one to sit here where there isn't paw prints. And I may need to shove my head in this, sorry. And then that one sits on there. And we hope that it folds. Yay! Yay, it folds. This is good. And then we need to do the same thing with the kitty cat. And just give him a little bit of tape. There. And it's there. That. On. Okay, they look quite similar. Stick that down onto there, that down onto there, and hope that it closes. It doesn't close. This is good. Good, good, good. Okay. Feels like it's meant to go like that. Let's just close it up and see whether it ends up in the right place. Yeah, that's kind of right, only it just keeps popping back off again. Which is probably not such a bad thing. All right, let's give it a good rub while it is closed. Okay, obviously the tear and tape is not going to work for this one. I am going to use a bit of Tombow because I think that the tear and tape on, for some reason on this particular part, is just not working. So Tombow is a lot stronger, the glue in it. So I better make sure I get it right, really, hadn't I? Which means that I think kind of needs to be like that. Should we just cross our fingers and hope that it works? That did not work at all. That was really annoying. There we go. That'll be a lot better. Okay, the cat definitely has a tail. That's a bonus. And the dog has a tail. And it seems to be that it does that. They seem very, very happy there. Okay. I actually quite like that anyway. I'm not sure that I really wanted to put this on top, to be honest. I would have probably made it so that it sat in there, but I'm doing it the way that they're telling me to, so I'm just going to go for it. Got that. And that. One. That one. Wait, 1, 2, 4. And then let's just persuade this to sit sort of middle-ish. And there it is. That is, oh no, that's only the third card. Right, one more, not forgetting the unicorn. Let's just bring it on in. This is very cute. Very, very little girl cardy. There we go, let's get rid of that. Righty-ho, it says... I've got to remember which way these things fold. Oh, hello. So, okay. I am going in the wrong direction, clearly. And then, presumably, those two go in together like that. Oh, hello. Back legs. Hang on. Back legs and tail. Back legs and tail go into there. That goes into there. Okay, I feel like I have left the most complicated one for last, to be perfectly honest. There's that and that. And then, oh look, there's a piece that needed to come out there. It's probably not the ideal time to try and get it out. Anyway, and then does it... Okay, yes, so that's what it will do, is it'll fold down like that. Gee whiz, somebody had fun making these, didn't they? I'm actually going to use some of this glue rather than the other glue. And then I hope that when it folds down, yeah, it looks like it will do. Okay. And that one and that one. just keeping on having a quick look at it to make sure I've got it in the right place, because you have a little bit of wiggle room with the Tombow, but not heaps. So you can just sort of like put it down and quickly move it slightly. And that is kind of cute, actually. Okay, so it should just move up and down like that, which it does. So that is, you have to be a little bit careful with it. And then this can go onto here. Look, I've got my Tombow out now. I can't be bothered to do the tear and tape thing. I just find the Tombow so much quicker and easier to use. That's that, and have a magical birthday. So we will use a bit more of this stuff from the edges on this one, I think. Might add a couple on the edges there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And have a magical birthday. There it is. And then we have, ta-da! Yep, folds away just fine. That is really cool. So there you go. All 4 of these cards, and they're nice envelopes. I will put photos up on my blog of them. Not really sure whether you need to see the photos on the blog of them, but there will also be a link to the kit itself so that you can actually see how much it is and check it out and go and buy it. Okay, thanks for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Thanks, bye.